Remember the issue with the Cybertruck caps basically sort of wearing out the tires on the side to a point that it was becoming a problem? Tesla has now fixed the issue by releasing a new design, and you can see that this one is just basically a circle. There are no sharp edges anymore at the end. This is the old design. You can see that these stick out, and here's the new round design. I did like the old design a little bit better, but this I think is okay too, but I do like the old better. Gary Black is a Rivian investor, so he has something to say. Let's be clear, both Rivian and Tesla stock have been disasters for investors over the past year. Really? We're going to choose 1 year for Tesla. Okay, it's basically flat. It's down 2.5%. And Rivian down 42% almost. But what makes it much worse is that it is down 92% since the IPO. No long-term investor with Rivian ever made money, any money. Although it hasn't been all that long since its IPO, but even if Rivian 10x's from here, it will still be down. Until this week, both Rivian and Tesla stock were doing equally bad, although Tesla has cost us far more in negative attribution than Rivian since we added Rivian to the portfolio last July. Now, I am not trying to make fun of anyone here, but if you were to pick the absolute worst time to become a Rivian investor last year, there was no worse month than July. The last day of July was the top for Rivian last year. However, I'm not exactly sure which day Gary Black bought Rivian stock in July. Gary seems to think that one reason why Rivian stock just went down quite a bit is because Elon added fuel to the fire by raising the specter of bankruptcy when, in our view, bankruptcy risks are very low. We agree odds are high that Rivian will again have to raise new capital in the next 2 years to launch its R2 line, but that's not the investment controversy. One major reason, though, why Rivian stock is down so much is because the analysts expected the deliveries to be much higher than what Rivian guided. Tesla has now announced that they installed 600,000 Powerwalls worldwide, and Elon congratulated the whole Tesla team on X by reposting this post to his main timeline, which will help with sales a little bit. In less than 3 years, the total number of Powerwalls installed tripled. And right now, Tesla should be installing roughly 12,500 Powerwalls per month. Jeff Bezos and Nvidia are now investing in this startup that's going to build human-like robots. The startup is Figure AI, which is also backed by OpenAI and Microsoft. That space is going to be incredibly large. So competition, of course, is expected. ARK Invest also invested a little bit of money, not much though. Looks like it's just $2.5 million. OpenAI is investing just $5 million in this round, which is $675 million. But Jeff Bezos has committed about $100 million and Microsoft is investing $95 million, while Nvidia and Amazon affiliated funds are each providing $50 million. What's going on here? Ford has halted shipments of all 2024, so not 2023, model year F-150 Lightnings over an undisclosed quality issue. The stop sale started 2 weeks ago, and Ford doesn't yet know when it will be lifted. Orzad says it's probably not getting lifted. Yeah, Rivian is not seeing more increasing demand. F-150 production just stops. This allows Tesla to focus on its Cybertruck while other companies are struggling. So that story about Ford was unreported for weeks, and yet the media covered this story. Tesla criticized for canceling a pie order worth thousands with San Jose bakery. The order was worth more than $2,000. Look at this thumbnail right here. It literally says, Tesla pie saga. Elon Musk wants to make amends with San Jose bakery. But yeah, this we only now find out after weeks. Hardware 4 Model Ys are now being delivered in China as well.
The Wall Street Journal's Dan Neal took the Cybertruck for a spin he pushed Tesla's pickup truck to the ultimate limit in what he calls a 48-hour thrashing.
So, and when you're talking about rolling, one of the sort of subtle things about the Cybertruck is because the battery is in the bottom, it is very hard to tip over. So it has a side tip angle of something like 80 degrees. And chances are, if we had been in another conventional kind of let's say monster off-road pickup truck, let's call it, it probably would have rolled.
We're looking at a picture now of the truck, pitched to its left off the side of a dirt road. And you said you ran into the trees on the other side of that truck on the left-hand side and smashed up the side.
That's actually a little bit, it's in mid-recovery right there. We actually managed to move it up the hill a little bit, but it was very close. And of course, I thought it would be a very unfortunate headline if I should actually...
Columnist dies in advanced truck?
Yeah, I thought not
a great headline for you anyway. Might get some clicks.
If you did happen to be in a crash, and if it is a rollover, I would much rather be in a Tesla than in any other vehicle. So hopefully that never happens to anyone, but I'm just saying, if you're worried about that, being in a Tesla vehicle is your safest bet, most likely. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you in tomorrow's episode. And the latest in the Pi saga is Elon Musk will take care of it. It will definitely be paid. People should always be able to count on Tesla trying its best, says Elon.